strange text a while ago.
What did he send?
Well, I said not to mention it.
Oh.
It was very strange, and I haven't gotten a follow-up.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, he said not to mention it as we're live on fucking chat. Sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, man. Whatever.
Well, I don't know. I mean, let me look back through this. Hold on.
What is it? It's like that fucking, like...
Well, wait, hold on. It just says keep this between me and you. I wasn't sure if he was drunk or something. Because it was, like, late at night, I think, when we got to, like, California or somewhere else. We were out somewhere. Like, I got this, like, after opening it on a plane. Like, we landed, and then I turned my service back on. Somewhere. Yeah, because when was this? January 6th.
Yeah, so that was when we were in,
Was that for SAC?
Yeah, that was for SAC.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it was very weird. Because I was like, man, it's like past midnight back home, I think. Yeah. You know? It's like I'm getting this really weird text message. Oh, that's why it's still so dark. People like...
My eyes!
There we go, much better.
My god hair!
Alright.
Loki, I've always kind of wanted to draw some characters from Dragon's Crown, or just other more vanillaware games in general, but they just never come up.
That's true. You could make that some pet print or whatever. I know a lot of people have stuff like that, but I just draw this, you know, for me. I just don't like the idea of lugging them around.
No, yeah, I'm not going to do that. There's no reason to make anything like that, you know?
Yeah, for the, like, 1 in 10 shows someone buys one.
Yeah.
So I've already got enough things like that.
Pretty much.
I mean, if you want to draw something to draw it, go ahead, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
That's why these things are actually pretty nice to have. Because they're just like, you know, oh, just if they sell, they sell, and you get a pretty good rate on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I heard something weird.
I don't know. I was cracking all my bones.
It sounded like something slipping.
I don't know. I bumped this. Maybe. I'm not sure. Was it time? You know, slipping?
Into the future?
Into the future.
Must be.
Gotta be.
What else could it possibly be?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to do this one also just because of the fact I thought it would be fun for anatomy practice.
Definitely.
Because again, it's a different body type than I usually end up doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no one ever asks for characters like this, usually.
No one says, hey, can I have the super muscly girl?
Yeah, they never do.
You haven't gotten that really.
No.
Closest is like a couple Miracos you've drawn.
The couple of Miracos and the one Tamaki, not Tamaki, just Maki.
Yeah, Maki when you drew Maki.
And even then, their muscle body is like very tame compared to what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I'm kind of toning it down to a bit more believable standards.
Yeah, to a bit more realistic proportions is how I would say.
Yeah. Just something that feels a bit less, you know, what the fuck, man?
A bit less fetishy.
Yeah, let's go with that. That's the word I'll
That's
go with.
usually my issue with seeing some characters, you know, especially, like I said, when the characters just have massive boobs, because I'm just like, they could have been designed to look normal, but this is somebody's fetish, so this character serves no purpose other than to be the fetish character, you know? That's why when it's like, well, why would I watch the show? The entire cast is just fetish characters.
Pretty much.
With a light story to give you something to listen to while you stare at them and fantasize, you know? Good job. You put F cups on a 9-year-old and said they were a 1,000-year-old dragon, you've done it. You know?
Anime was a mistake.
You're a master of the craft.
Anime got an anime.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
so. And again, it depends on the series or whatever it is. You know?
Yeah, it's very
like if it's just kind of something that pops up every once in a while, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, it's tough. Again, like anime is weird in a weird spot, at least for me, just because I personally find it to be mostly fetish bait shit.
Yeah, that's what I don't like is all the annoying just this anime has a character for everyone's fetish, but not really any plot.
That's why we have.
Or even worse, it always feels like it could have a decent plot,
but it's
like 2 good episodes away from like a real plot, but it never gets there because it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Just shit like that. Or again, just those just the plot is just ass and the characters are all ass. They're just there to look at, any half your isekais.
Yeah, and then like that one show that like the knock her up.
That was so bad. Oh my god.
Like, because I was like, oh, visually this looks pretty nice.
Yeah, that actually looked kind of cool. Like, I was like, okay, this seems like a decent, like, whatever show to watch.
And then they were talking about like, oh, it does like the Persona formula but worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh.
Yeah. But yeah,
remember how
knock her up? Wow.
Yeah, right. Remember how you kickboxed for 10 seconds and that's totally your thing now.
Yeah. So that was real strength,
Yeah. Oh yeah, murder's bad. Oh shit.
That was fucking hilarious.
Oh shit, you're right. Murder's bad. Oh fuck.
Bro, no murder's bad episode will ever be better than that Jiraiya one. All life is precious. Just kills the guy right there.
Yeah.
It was so good.
God. Kindness to all creatures, kid.
Right? Fucking Slayers. I love that shit. Fucking Amelia's dad is awesome.
Yeah, again, there's like too much shit. You just have to like kind of like have to like sift through too much to get to anything good.
Yeah, like I said, I'll look at what's coming out for the season and it's just like all shit. There's like 400 animes coming out, and I'm just like, I'd watch 2 of these. Only because I've already read the manga.
Yeah.
Or they're a creator that I know is good.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. Like, so far, next season has, 3 good animes, and that's a good season?
Yeah. That's pretty much, and that's a lot.
That's what it feels like. Anime seasons feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets now. Remember when it was like, whole set comes out, there's only 4 good cards in the set?
Yeah.
And they're all broken, and they're all secret rare, usually.
Yeah.
It's like, again, is like, what is it? Crossroads of Chaos. Like, remember that set?
Yeah.
It's like, what was good in this set? Black Rose Dragon, Plague Spurter Zombie, and, maybe some random plant monsters that got way better way later.
Probably, yeah. The plant monsters, yeah.
Like, Titania was alright,
Yeah. That's not when Lone Fire Blossom came out. When's that?
Lone Fire Blossom is from, Phantom Darkness.
That's right. I was like,
Lone Fire Blossom is old.
Yeah. What?
That's why it's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, no.
Because plants sucked back then. The best thing you could get with that thing was Giga Plant, and then normal summon it.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days.
Gemini monsters, bro.
Were Gemini ever good? I can't remember.
There was a Gigavice OTK combo that I did play. I think I played it, or Mike played it, or one of us played it.
I know Gerardo played a Gemini deck at one point, and I was like, this deck feels like ass.
The hero... There was a hero variant that was kind of meh also. Because of, what is it? Neos Alias or Kid Alias or whatever that fucking card's called?
Neo Alias, yeah.
Yeah, the 1900 Alias.
Yeah. So
you could do some stuff with that guy. If you normal summoned him again, there was you could use a fusion to get one of those other weird Neos out sometime. But that was such a corner case play.
It was funny, actually.
In like Hero City?
I saw some, because I was looking at the Ghost Trick cards that are coming out, and for the collection and stuff like that. And I was like, has anyone actually even bothered to try to play with this now that it's coming out? And shit like that. And like one person did, but what they did is they just put in like this really busted fusion of Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Nice. Oh, I've seen that card.
Yeah.
Thing. That's the one with the Starlight that's like a ton of money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they basically, the way the deck ran was it just had Ghost Trick cards in there, and then you just had that fusion in there to be the monster that's kept everything safe. And I was like, if you're gonna play the broken card, why are you playing in a bad deck? You should just play the good deck that it runs in.
I mean, that's peak Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, I'm gonna play a bad deck on purpose.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I'm fine with playing bad decks. I played plenty of bad decks in my day. Mm-hmm. But I was like looking at this and I was like, this is just like...
Yeah. Well, like, I'm gonna play a worse version of this deck just to be different.
Yeah.
That's also peak Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is, yeah.
That's Magic too, but that's definitely more prevalent in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
No. That's the meta version. I've got all 17 of my personal pet cards.
Don't you just mean the John version now?
Right.
Shit.
But how can we fit Doomwake Giant into this deck? John, this is a Jeskai control deck. Well, what if we, made it Dark Jeskai?
It's not as bad as the counterless control, but God bless.
Yes, Eric's counterless control.
It's never as bad as counterless control, but God bless, John.
It's like, 1, Eric, this is barely a control deck. 2, it's called Tap Out Control. It already has a name. Like, that already has a name, and it generally still sucks.
Yeah.
Like, Eric, you didn't just invent this. Quit trying to rename it.
So what was it?
That's like one of those fucking deck naming pissing contests people will have online sometimes.
No, I was thinking also of, what is it, that one thing where it's like, stop trying to make On Fleek a thing. It's never going to be a thing.
Oh, yeah. Or don't try to make Fetch happen.
Fetch, it was Fetch. That was what it was.
Yeah, it's Fetch from Mean Girls.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was.
Homegirl Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah. Yeah, I could not remember what the fucking thing was, because it was just, it wasn't going to happen.
No, it's Fetch.
It's Fetch, and it didn't happen.
I've definitely seen some funny jokes about that from Magic, though, with Fetch lands.
Yeah.
That all involve Fetch lands.
Stop trying to make Fetch happen. It's not happening.
Yeah, that was like when people really wanted them to be reprinted. Like, it's not happening.
That's fucking funny.
I hope they put the other half into Double Masters, because if they do, they'll make $1 billion.
Yeah.
So.
It's all up to them if they want to make $1 billion now.
Right.
Ball's in your court.
Ball's in your court, wizard.
Do the wrong thing. Like
right. I'm really excited for these bands to be horrible tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I thought they were today for some reason.
No, I wish they were today. We'd be talking about them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm excited either way. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see whether they're good or bad, first of all.
Yeah.
It's a real issue. And it was funny because I've seen people talking about standard bans, and I was like, they invented alchemy so they didn't have to ban cards in standard. Like, why would this be a thing? Yeah. Like, they're just going to make you play this on Arena for the Pro Tour. They're not going to ban standard cards. I highly doubt that.
No, not anymore.
They need to just realize that standard should be abandoned. If I was at Wizards, I'd be telling them at every meeting. Like, they're like, this is for D&D, Wes. Like, I don't care. We need to abandon standard. Because they do have people cross-test stuff.
Yeah.
I've read that, like, that's sometimes.
But then who tests? But let me ask you this: who the fuck tested the D&D Strixhaven?
Right.
Who did that?
Apparently, it's broken. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
The Strixhaven. You're talking about the actual setting or whatever, right? Yeah. I've heard it's crazy broken. There's some like spell that's really busted.
Yeah. No.
What is it called? Let me find it. It's called like Silver Barbs or something. Is that kind of what you're referencing?
Yeah,
or are
yeah.
you just making like a joke?
It's a bit of both.
Oh, okay.
There's like, I know it's broken as fuck.
Yeah, everyone's been complaining about it. Silvery Barbs, that's it. Yeah, because it's just a first level spell, and it's a reaction. And then whenever a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you magically distract the triggering creature, and its turn is momentarily... and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. And then it says you can choose a different creature you can see within the range. You can choose yourself. Chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll ability. So yeah, okay. So that's really dumb. Yeah. I also hate like really metagamey abilities like that because like that's just the way it seems feels so out of game.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, oh, my character notices them making an attack roll. It's like, wait, they're not supposed to know they're in a game though. Shit, you know?
Yeah.
like it's just so odd to be like, you know, something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it feels so metagamey, and it's like so evil too, because it's like they save their saving throw, and then you do it again. Like,
yeah, it's road,
right?
Either way, point is that I know it didn't look like it was going to be any good to begin with.
Yeah, I've heard that like it's like a very bad book or something. I feel like someone said. I know this spell is like really broken and a lot of people are mad about it, but I don't know what else in the book makes it bad. I just heard that it's like not the best.
Yeah.
You don't have a little curve you can follow?
Like. Yeah, we'll go with this then.
So that, or you can use that bendable ruler.
Yeah, I do have this, but I always get like nervous with this one because it doesn't stay straight for long or stay in place.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the only reason why I don't use it as often as I used to.
Gotcha.
It's just had a hard time keeping it stainless, but actually this works pretty well. Actually.
Yeah, this is a big thing that I think finding some way to help with these would definitely help you out.
Yeah.
Because I saw you kind of struggling there too, so. Because, like, probably if you bust it out for your sketch and then also use it for this,
yeah,
that way things will line up perfect.
Yeah. Because as you can see here, though, like, the only problem I have is now that, like, the way it's going is that this is now going this way.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I can work with that, but...
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, you're good.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make this easier on you, you know?
No, you're right, though. And this is technically probably would actually look better image-wise.
Because I've noticed that on some of your other things. Like I said, the long curves like this, I've seen you kind of struggle with.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I can work with this. Now that I've got it down, I can just go with the brush and then kind of go over top of it, kind of like I'm tracing.
Okay.
Because I'm just a goddamn tracer.
Hey man, whatever pays the bills.
Whatever lets you time travel.
I think I have to be gay, right?
Well, yeah, obviously. Well, if you're Tracer, then of course you're gay. Like that's her character.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'm a dude, so if I'm Tracer's a lesbian.
Yeah. But you're becoming her in the game. So you're living out your lesbian time travel fantasies in this first-person shooter game.
Finally. How did you know?
What other reason is there to be a Tracer main?
Actually, yeah, is there any other reason? Is she actually any good?
I don't even know what is going on with that game. I will not be shocked when the second one is canceled.
Yeah, same.
Because, like, they got bought anyway by Microsoft now.
Yeah.
So I would not be shocked if just, like, that some of those IPs either get cut for a while or, like, what happens. Because, like, Blizzard was just in the fucking dumps.
Yeah.
Like, their image was shit. Their games were shit. Everything about that company. If I was fucking Microsoft, I'd go to fucking town on that company. It's like, all right, we own you. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You can stay. You know?
It's the clown.
Yeah, exactly. It's the water cooler in the room.
Yeah.
You can stay. And you're making Diablo 4. Then the cooler just like falls over.
Yeah. He's doing great.
Yeah. What an honor.
To be in the presence of greatness.
That is crazy though that like Microsoft bought that has Activision, because Activision and Blizzard are the same company, right? It's like Blizzard Activision or whatever. I don't know the official name.
Activision Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard, my bad. So they own them, and they own what is that fucking studio? The Skyrim studio. Bethesda.
Bethesda, yeah.
Yeah, they own Bethesda now. So like that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is getting pretty wild.
Like, what's PlayStation gonna do, you know?
I mean, they're doing pretty fine, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're probably doing fine, but...
Like, Nintendo and PlayStation don't really need anything else, really.
That's true, I guess.
Like, Microsoft is just... all, like, the Xbox games and things like that are usually just kind of like... I don't know. The companies that work on Xbox games usually aren't very good.
I mean...
In my experience. Most of the games that I played that were on Xbox kind of fucking sucked.
Yeah, there's been some good ones.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's been some good ones. I'm just saying most of the time I'm just like, I can't, like...
I guess I'm also not really close enough to video games to know. Like, maybe 10 years ago this would have mattered, but it's a possibility it doesn't matter at all today.
Probably not, actually.
So...
Because, like, thinking about it, too, like, most games that are on Xbox are owned by Microsoft. Like, Xbox is a Microsoft product.
Yeah. And the real thing is, like, whether your game is on Steam or not, anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, how's it going, Jamie?
We're drawing fetish character tonight. No,
We're also discussing whether it actually matters or not that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard. Because I'm just so far removed from video games, I don't know if this actually matters.
I just hope that, like, all in all, Microsoft buying out, it causes people to get fired that need to be fired from Activision Blizzard. Mm-hmm. But I doubt it.
Maybe if they can make them make a Warcraft 3 now. Or a 4, I mean.
Yeah, as I say,
Warcraft 4. Yeah. If we can have an actual Warcraft 4, then it will be worth it in the end.
Everything was worth it. I don't know. My personal opinion is that I don't think it matters too much. We're probably going to talk about it later as like not a big deal when the next big buyout happens.
Yeah, and again, I barely even play video games anymore, so any video game I want to play, I can pretty much run on an emulator at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, other than like Project Triangle Strategy, that comes out.
Yeah, and I'd rather
play that.
Yeah, same. And I'm like,
Yeah, so if you beat it, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it right away, right at a release.
Gotcha.
I might let it, because again, I don't know where I'll be at, both financially and at...
That's true.
Where I am in my other games, like, because I'm about to start playing Nocturne.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And Nocturne's a long ass.
That's going to take a while.
So, well, plus also, I usually don't like getting games right at the start, usually, unless it's like a game, like, that I'm aware, like, most about, like,
Well, usually there's very few games that I get, so I would always get them, like, right when they came out.
Yeah, that's fair. The only games I usually get when they come out is Pokemon, but that's because, like, Pokemon's easy and doesn't have multiple endings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
plus, most of the time I would really look into the game, like I would have been following it since E3 and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or since its announcement. So, like, it didn't bother me buying any of them new,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've been waiting for this game for, 2 years or whatever now.
That makes sense. And I usually try to wait just a little bit too, because sometimes when you first buy a game, it has weird game-breaking bugs in it that need to be patched out.
Oh, yeah, that is an issue now, I guess.
Just sometimes those things come up. So I always try to be a little bit on the, the cautious side. What color palette? I think green probably looks like it'd be good behind you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like the actual cover of the game, it's got a lot of green in it.
I can see a green. A green color would look good.
Yeah, like a kind of lime green.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I definitely am gonna play the game, but I usually like wait a week before after the game comes out.
I gotcha.
So.
What are you up to?
I joke and I'll say we're drawing fetish characters, but I've kind of toned down the fetish.
Yeah, right. Her boobs are like half the size they were.
Her fucking thick thighs.
Yeah, her thighs were like twice this size.
Yeah. Again, like, it makes sense, though, because, like, you've seen, like, cartoon characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is it? Dexter's mom comes to mind.
Yes.
But, again, I don't find that...
Dinner? Nice.
I don't find that, like, sexy, but I'm pretty sure somebody does.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah, so, like, I'm going to reserve, like, oh, but, Dexter's mom isn't this, and this, so, we don't have to worry about it. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, you definitely have to worry about it. You're going to have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm. You're going to get canceled by Dexter's mom. Twitter.
No, I don't care about the I don't care.
I'm just messing with you. You know what I mean, though.
I don't care about getting canceled by that group. I actually just more care about the people, like, saying, hey, man, there are sick fucks out there, and then they send you and then they send you the porn. And
I'm
like,
sure there's plenty of disgusting Dexter's Lab porn. The internet exists.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So, and with that being said, how's it going, everyone?
Yeah, right.
With that,
You gonna write some? Nice.
yeah, she's she said she was roughly maybe 10 chapters away from being done with her little fic.
Okay.
And it's already been like 18 chapters, and
that's long.
And it's I think she finally got it to be longer than the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Damn.
Or closing in on it. I can't remember. It's been a minute since we by that I mean we talked about it earlier today. So. But yeah, it definitely is. Looks like it's going pretty well. Yeah, this is actually kind of fun to draw. I'm gonna enjoy coloring this one because since there's a lot of different flesh tones and a lot of different like nooks and crannies and things like that you can get into to try to get the that. Definition and things like that. I think I'll have a lot of fun with that. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to try this character out.
Gotcha.
Because I don't draw very muscular characters very often. Guys or girls, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of draw whatever.
I was about to say. A little ambitious there.
You know me. Just like Caesar.
So true. But you're smart enough to not refuse the crown.
That's true. I would definitely not refuse that crown 3 times.
All right. The next chapter is gonna put you over.
Next chapter is gonna put you over. Okay.
That's a lot of words. Sheesh.
Yeah. It's dedication.
All right.
Gotta respect it.
Yeah, right.
Takes a lot of time, effort, love, and care to make a book like that. Oh, speaking of books, I submitted Aldewaria to all but 6 publishers that I had picked out for it.
Nice.
We did get 1 rejection letter, and they said that they liked it, but they're not really looking to publish anything at the moment in general. They've already got too many IPs
Okay.
that they're working on. They just said, if you want, you'd probably do pretty well on Kickstarter.
Yeah, right.
That's like one of those things that you're like, probably yeah, but I feel like if we did Kickstarter for like every project we did. I don't know.
I mean, there are people that do that. There are that's how a lot of game companies actually run now. Which is kind of weird.
Don't get me wrong. I know it works, and it is a solid business strategy for a lot of things. It's just that it's like, I think once we finish if the Ectri one becomes successful, then yeah, we could probably piggyback off of it with some other books and things like that. But we'd have to have those books done, I feel like, is the thing.
Well, it just needs to be, if the comic is done, we just have to find somewhere to get it printed once the thing finishes.
But I feel like, so Ectri is going to be...
For a comic, it's pretty different, but...
Well, Ectri is...
It's kind of the same, but...
Yeah, it's kind of the same. Ectri is going to launch in July, basically. So we have 30 days, and then it'll be done by August. So that gives me, like... Plus, I still have art to do for Ectri, considering. To consider as well. I don't know, there's a lot going on, so...
All right.
Well, I'll try to fix it. Fit it into the schedule.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about... Because, again, they can just be ink drawings for a lot of that last stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Just black and white drawings.
Well, we just need to get...
Fine.
Yeah, because we just need to get to it. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, man. Okay, I'm just going to need... Okay, there we go. This actually has, like, the correct color palette, so... Excuse me. But you get my point. Where there's going to be a lot of, like...
Jamie says sometimes you just gotta write a 100K modern AU for the rare pair.
Yeah, whatever you need, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Whatever gets you,
That's how it goes.
Whatever floats your boat and all that. This needs to dry just a little bit before I can get into the color. Color of your eyes? Green. Oh, works out.
At first I thought it said the repair.
That's what I thought it said. And I was like, oh, the fixing thing?
Oh, like the fix-it he used.
Yeah, the fix-it thing, you know?
That's funny.
But it was rare pair as one word. I didn't know that was like a one-word thing.
It is, actually, yeah.
Huh.
It is, in fact, one word. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to do Kickstarter stuff like more often.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the management of them is good. It's like if you have to have, I feel like more successes than failures under your belt. Right now, all we have is like one failed one.
Well, the thing though is that like you don't really lose much by failing.
I know. I just feel like if you have, because it tells you how many successful ones you've had.
That's true.
So I feel like you kind of lose clout or something like that, or you don't look as like appealing if you've had nothing but failed.
I actually don't even know how many people check that.
I don't know either, but that's why I think about it as like maybe people will look at it and say, well, if they haven't been able to deliver.
I do go in and look at what else they've made, but that's usually because I really like the thing. So I'm just like, well, I wonder what else they have that I can, buy.
That's fair.
So I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know how much people check your past history on these things.
I just kind of usually assume they just because of how everything is nowadays. Like people
I feel like they probably don't. They're probably more into whatever you're selling.
I guess. Maybe that's just me, but...
no, I can understand how you could think that.
Yeah. It's not dark enough. Let's go with this one. But yeah, I don't know.
I'll have to have this, a character like this show up as an NPC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, obviously. What do you think? This will be Devin's next ex-girlfriend.
It's Devin's characters.
I'm kind of, if Devin lives through this dungeon, I'm kind of thinking about having all of his exes show up in this Scott Pilgrim-esque thing as just multiple NPCs we have to fight through everything. They'll just always be somewhere.
Yeah.
Just because it would be fucking hilarious.
I'm Dreg's first evil ex.
Yeah, because and he's the only one whose exes appear.
Yeah.
It's just a running gag with Devin.
The fuck, man? Like, how many exes do you have? She starts fucking counting this here.
I mean, he's from a rich family originally.
Yeah.
And then he was kicked out because he turned against crystals. Once he became an anti-crystaler or whatever.
Yeah. Once he came out.
They were all after him for the money, so... What do you say? Once he came out?
Yeah, once he came out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like those people online that are like, I'm coming out as a conservative.
Oh my fucking god.
There's nothing harder in today's society. Like, there's shit like that.
I know there is, and it fucking pisses me off every time.
I'm coming out as straight.
So brave.
Super straight, as a matter of fact.
Oh god, he's so brave.
That's their video, you know?
Oh yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
I'd like to proudly announce.
Probably, oh man.
To the surprise of no one.
To the surprise. To the care of no one.
Yeah, exactly.
How's it going, Ash?
Once again, Matthew is practicing anatomy in a way that most people would find as fetish bait, but... I'm trying to unfetish bait the what is it, untumblerizing or whatever?
Desexualizing or whatever.
Some shit.
That fucking artist who then draws people as weird squares or whatever, and for some reason always gives them darker skin.
Yeah, to let you know that they're not fuckable.
I'm desexualizing this character, which is very fucking weird.
Yeah.
To then give them darker skin, that really is pretty fucked up.
That one always gets me.
That's especially the fucking weird part.
That always got me. I was like, oh, are you going to try to tell me that?
Hold on, what?
Yeah, let's have a moment to bring that back.
I could understand the making them a weird blob square person with no borderline recognizable facial features. But when you start, you're just like, alright, you know? I was like, okay, that's a little fucked up.
Let's see. Apparently I missed an interesting conversation about writing fan fiction. I was just kind of talking a little bit there. Jamie's working on her mega fic.
Mm-hmm.
Her magnum opus.
Well, I kind of hope it's not her magnum opus. I feel like, I'd like to see other work too,
I mean, the other work could be really good. It just might never be her magnum opus.
Yeah. I just don't want you to do your magnum opus early, Jamie.
I think it's best to get your magnum opus out of the way and then work on what you want to do.
I guess, but I feel like there's so much pressure after you get your magnum opus out there.
Well, That's for the fans.
This makes me think of that South Park episode with the poop that took a pee or whatever.
Oh, yes, that book, yeah.
That made that person want to kill the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And people are weirdly interpreting the book in weird ways.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is your first fic? I thought you were already... Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is her first fic.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just been going so long. I thought you were working on other stuff too.
No, they Jamie's been like only working on this one really.
Okay. I just feel like I've heard it mentioned, that she's been writing stuff.
I mean,
so I thought it was like multiple things.
And she has characters in OCs that she writes lore for. So I guess maybe that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, maybe just when you say writing or whatever. Writing,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I just with Ellen and Sabrina here, it's like if they're writing, it's for a fanfic.
It's smart, yeah.
So.
Okay, let's go tackle this axe here. Okay.
I know me and Sabrina were looking up, for making, because we were talking about from D&D last night, about using those oil flasks as bombs.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, well, it says I have this sack of flour here, because you can make a bomb with flour also.
Jesus fucking Christ. We're gonna get, fucking Dr. Stone in this fucking campaign.
Exactly.
Everyone's gonna be, talking about...
Yeah, I was definitely thinking of them, so...
Those fucking science bits from Dr. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I know Dr. Stone.
I'm still mad Hungry Marie got canceled.
Right?
Dude, Hungry Marie was sick, though.
So I actually checked in on Dr. Stone recently, and they're on the moon now, and I'm like, motherfucker.
I think it ended, right?
No, Dr. Stone's still going.
Oh, I thought it ended. Okay.
At least as far as I know, it's still going.
I actually have no idea.
Well, the chapter I saw on Mangaka Lot was, up to date, so...
Okay, I guess it didn't end. I just saw a post. Someone was read the final chapters, and I thought one of them was Dr. Stone. The other one was some tennis anime, thing. So I was like, oh, did Dr. Stone end?
It might have actually. Maybe it just it's now finally just being updated on Mangaka Lot.
Yeah, I actually don't know. So
to the internet,
right?
I actually am wondering if it ended or not. Again, Hungry Marie was just better though.
That's how it goes, man.
That's how it goes.
Hard-Boiled Coffin Dolphin also ended too.
That's tragic. No, it says it's still going, I guess. So. I don't know what that person was talking about. Maybe they were just all caught up or something.
Oh yeah, they're probably saying I read the latest.
Yeah, it was weird because they said the final, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, Jamie says the final arc started in September.
Oh, for Dr. Stone?
So I guess it'll be... So it should be ending soon.
Well, I mean, the final arc for My Hero started...
Yeah, that's true. Final arcs can take a while. I know after Wano, isn't the next part the final arc?
Something like that, yeah.
What allegedly the editor said, I think.
Yeah. We're going into the end game.
So...
Allegedly, but...
Yeah, which, again, a One Piece arc is years in the making, you know?
Usually.
So...
But... I just, what do they need to do in Dr. Stone after they go to space? That would be my thing. It's okay, they successfully recreated science fully now, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to do the sequel? I don't know. Dr. Bone? I don't know.
Wouldn't it be Dr. Iron at that point?
Well, no, because every sequel son has to start with a B.
Oh, you're right.
So that's why it would be Dr. Bone.
And then it'll be Bun Piece?
Obviously.
Or
with Boofy.
Bone Piece. Actually, that would be Bone Piece.
Actually, yeah, Bone Piece. Yeah. Bone Piece. With Buffy.
Not a vampire slayer this time.
Tragic. I never liked that show, but I always loved the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I actually like that movie. It's corny and cheesy, and that's why I love it. But I never got into the show.
It's not that interesting.
Yeah, it seemed whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's whatever. It really is.
Especially trying to... If someone was trying to get me to watch it now, I'd be like, nah, we're just gonna watch Forever Night. Like, that's a cool vampire show.
Yeah.
Dr. Bone is the porn parody. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Let's see. The end of One Piece would legit be the end of an era. Hard to imagine. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, no, we've been
we're always thinking about it.
Yeah, we're like contemplating what to do, like what One Piece is over, or like how we're going to celebrate, or like all these different things we've kind of like thought about.
Will we just fade away after that? Was that all that was keeping us to this mortal coil?
I mean, probably.
We'll just like disappear. It'll be like in Final Fantasy X, you know,
Yeah.
the little orbs start floating off of us.
Yeah. God,
It'll be like that.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I remember I was in a D&D game and some shit like that started happening to some character. I was like, is this Final Fantasy X?
No.
More fucking people here are going to be dead. Alright? Just fucking let it out now.
No, it's different.
Wall's going to be secretly dead and didn't know it. Like,
Bro,
this is dumb.
Bro, spoilers.
This is dumb. We're not. Because it was like borderline the exact same bullshit.
I'm like, this was cool in that game. This is not that cool right now.
You've all been dead this whole
Like,
time.
this is dumb. Luckily, everyone wasn't dead.
Thank God. That's funny.
But although it was funny when that character's rival just started making fun of them for being dead and not knowing it right after that.
That is pretty funny, yeah.
So that was kind of funny.
You've been dead this whole
Because they were basically just Gary Oak of that setting.
Nice.
I do hope my Denton friends just totally ghost me on that Pathfinder campaign, though.
Oh, yeah. Freedom!
Right?
And chiming on the stream suddenly, like, hey Wes, you ready to go play some Pathfinder?
All right. Yes. I'll be like the guy in the dick flattening meme.
Yeah. Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Like, oh god. Ready to spend another 3 hours?
Figuring out all the dumb, worthless mechanics for upgrading our headquarters? No.
Too bad.
Too bad. Have fun negotiating with random stonemasons for a while. No, I don't want to do this.
Too bad.
Too bad. I was like, why am I talking to contractors in my fantasy game like this? Like it matters. Why are we doing this?
Next thing I'm gonna have to start filing my taxes in another world.
Exactly, right? Oh man. But I actually would want to watch the accountant one. There's one where it's like a civil engineer in another world. And
Yeah.
they just like fix up the country's sewage system and other stuff. I'm like, this sounds kind of interesting actually, as long as it's not like a borderline hentai also.
Oh, you know it is.
Yeah, somehow they gotta work the fan service into that.
But bro, man, don't you know what's...
We gotta get these roads done! Quit getting your titties in my face!
But nothing's sexier than a man who knows how to pave the roads.
Nothing sexier than civil engineering, didn't you know that, protagonist coon?
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. weird.
Yeah, I want the tax accountant in another world. That would be a good one. Or the insurance adjuster. It would be like the Pokemon.
I still want to see that insurance adjuster one with Pokemon.
Yeah, it would just be the fantasy version of that. Like, well, technically the dragon didn't knock down your house. You know?
Yeah.
Always the wind from the dragon's fire blast.
I can't in good faith.
Actually, hold on. There is a fantasy thing similar to that.
Oh, yeah?
It's not isekai. It's from the Muhyo and Ryuji mangaka.
Oh, yeah.
They were working on that a while ago. I wonder if that's still going. Yeah, they were like an insurance company for like adventurers or something. And I read the first chapter and I liked it. I had completely forgot about it. Because I went back to check on it one week and there wasn't any chapter. I wonder if I'll look that up. You gonna go right?
Have fun.
Yeah, that's fun. I do not remember that manga artist's name. That was like how you spell it. Because this was an alright series with the demon with the lawyer
Yeah.
guy. Ah, that's what it was. It's called like Lycanthrope Adventurers Insurance or something like that. I think. Okay, the last updated chapter for this was like quite a while ago. This might have ended. And by that I mean in like 2020.
I mean, yeah.
So did this end? Or did everyone just stop updating it?
Yeah, right. It could be both.
Yeah, I actually don't know. It says ongoing, but maybe it's either on hiatus or it got canceled. I'm actually not sure. Because I'm on manga updates.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because it says it has 3 volumes, but it says ongoing, but like the last chapter wasn't scanned since 2020. So.
Is it a monthly?
I mean, I would hope there would still be a new chapter.
I'm just asking, is it a monthly?
I don't know, actually. Does it say? I don't think it tells you that on manga updates. How many pages is this chapter? I'm just gonna go to the random chapter. It doesn't seem very long. I don't think it's a monthly.
Okay.
Probably either on hiatus or got canceled or something. I'm not sure. Oh, Jamie said the piece looks good before she left.
Oh, thanks. Just for her, I'm gonna ruin it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't say end in this chapter, so...
Yeah.
But...
Well, it's only have 43 chapters, so... Could probably get through it pretty quick if I actually cared. I do like the idea, though, of always, like, thinking about other, like, more mundane jobs.
Yeah.
And these kind of things.
Yeah, I find those ideas interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because they always make worlds more realistic.
Mm-hmm. That's part of the reason I like that Bargain Quest game.
Mm-hmm.
Playing as the item salesman, yeah.
Yeah, the shopkeepers.
Shopkeep, yeah. Like, I would watch something like that, maybe. Depending on what goes on.
Depending on if it's not, like, stupid.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't suck. That's the thing. It's like, you can have a good idea, but then the show can just fucking suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
So...
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Like that pharmacist one that we saw.
Yeah.
The guy was talking about the pharmacist in another world. It's like, this could be a good idea, you know? But apparently it's not well executed.
Oh, you're knitting. Oh, nice. Yeah, don't worry about it.
We're just gonna rattle on about stuff.
Yeah.
We got a few more episodes in on Ranking Kings, so...
It's Ranking Kings.
Or whatever it's called, Ranking of Kings or whatever.
Yeah, Osama Ranking.
Yeah. I don't know the actual English translation. But yeah, it is like King
just,
Ranking
It's Ranking of the Kings.
Ranking of the Kings, that's what they translate to, okay. Yeah, I was like, look, it has King, it has Ranking, you know, in the Japanese title.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's like every time where I don't remember where for like about 2 seconds I don't remember the fucking dub title to Begata HK because it's completely different.
What is the dub title of Begata HK?
Isn't it like Yamada's first time or something? It's like Begata. It might still have Begata HK and then have the subtitle as that. I don't actually remember.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I always just call it Begata HK.
She's not an afterthought. She's a thought.
Yeah, bro, she's just a normal thought, not an afterthought.
Dude, that's so fucking funny when I got that wrong. It's like 500 sex friends.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I like that it's a fantasy show, just fully fantasy. Like, set in a fantasy world, fantasied out, you know? Like, that's fucking awesome. There's a lot of stuff that isn't explained. I like fantasy like that.
I also like
if it's not explained in a good way. Like how there's that snake with 3 heads and shit, and like... that guy could just had all the snakes.
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome. That was so fantasy.
I love also that it's like it doesn't get bogged down by just talking all the time.
Yes,
like they're not always talking about what are we gonna go do.
There's not a lot of like, there's no giant expository lore dumps. Yeah. Also, that's a sign of like a good fantasy thing. That's not a book. Books usually have that because they kind of need it. They're a book though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I gotta get that forward out here. But yeah, even then books can go too ham, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Obviously, so... But when the anime does it, it's miserable. I never like when there's the, like, way too much exposition.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking miserable used one.
Yeah, but no, this series is great.
Yeah, the series does a really good job.
Yeah, I love just how fantasy it is.
How fucking second episode just wanted to make me fucking cry.
Oh, right. The Shadow Dude's tragic backstory.
Watching his mom, like, right there.
Right. And now he's gone. I was like, what?
Yeah. It's also...
This guy was, like, the best character. You know? Or, like, at least one of them. Like, he was, like, there. He was the right-hand dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Now he's gone.
There's a lot, like... I'm wondering, like, that snake dude is actually dead. Because I wouldn't be shocked if he's not, because he got swallowed up by the ground.
Yeah. That was crazy.
And the guy stabbed him with, like, not an actual spear. Like, it was the wood.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that snake guy. That was just hype as fuck, though. This guy just has actual snakes he can control and shit like that. And I was like, oh, I love this. Now it's like fucking Conan, you know?
Pretty much, yeah.
With that snake cult.
I remember you said that last time, that the second episode had you bawling, yeah. What was it? I think Sabrina was crying. I was like, your eyes sweating over there?
Like, nah, maybe, nah. Yeah, it was wild, man. It's like...
That was good.
That fucked me up. And then the mom, the stepmom is not actually an evil stepmom.
She's not, like, totally evil, you know?
Yeah, she has, like, a heart.
Yeah.
Which she was probably going to get herself killed because of that.
Oh my god, yeah. This kid is just anime Joffrey.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like, this dude, this mom is not going to fucking survive.
Yeah. Fucking anime Joffrey over here.
Yeah, he's not going to let her live. Like,
No way.
no fucking way.
The special cell in a dungeon for people like that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I was gonna say, this tattoo going here. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to watch more of that.
Yeah, same.
Still, though, I can't get over Ellen just freaking out in that Utena episode.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was so funny.
Oh my fucking god, yeah.
Is this really fucking necessary?
Abso-fucking-lutely. It's on screen.
That was so funny.
If it's on screen, it's fucking necessary.
Yeah, exactly. It's Utena. It's supposed to be insane. Like, Utena is practically like the shoujo version of JoJo.
Pretty much.
It's very similar. It's somewhere between that and, like, almost Evangelion at points.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
Oh, you like that? Anime Joffrey? Yeah.
That's who this kid is! That's the first thing I fucking thought of.
Yeah.
And he was like this little shit who's like, I'm gonna be the king. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh fuck, anime Joffrey. And he's blonde and shit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Andy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's fucking anime Joffrey. Can't wait for this kid to fucking die.
Oh, yeah.
Drink some fucking poison or something.
I want you to know it was me.
I don't want him to have a redemption arc.
No. This guy does not deserve one.
I don't want it.
Also, do not trust Dumas.
Yeah, don't trust him.
I do trust this other guy with the mole.
Yeah, the guy with the mole has the same VA as Deku in Japanese.
So I was like, immediately trust this guy.
Yeah, and who was Dumas's VA? I forgot. Who was? I remember he was someone who easily betrays you.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. I'll have to look it up again.
Yeah, we were just like, no wonder.
Let me see.
It wasn't on Behind the Voice Actor, BT Dubs.
It wasn't?
No, I had to go to a separate website for it.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's go to my anime list. They might have it. Okay, yeah, this guy. Oh, dude, he's gonna be the main guy in Spy Family, though.
Oh, yeah. Another reason why you shouldn't trust him.
Right?
He's a spy.
Dude, I'm so hyped for the Spy Family anime.
Same.
All right, you should probably do something for that. We should have something for that for sale.
I'll be down.
Oh yeah, he was the guy who was like keeps starting shit in Tokyo Revengers.
That's right.
That's right. So you like definitely can't fucking trust this guy.
Alright, I'm gonna say that one's done.
Nah, keep it going.
Jeez, okay, sure.
Just a little bit. Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his fucking name? This fucking guy. Hold on.